Don't you hate it when you run out of glue at 12 a.m. in the morning when you're working on your personal project? I sure do, but there is a way that never has to happen again.
Hi, I'm Jason Duke. I'm a student and leader. When I'm doing student or leader stuff, one needs lots of glue. However, your standard bottle of glue doesn't last forever, and going to store can be a hassle. That's why I'm introducing JNI MooGloo, a way so you will never run out of glue again. When you buy a JNR starting kit, you get our very own JNI MooJuice, JNI Pickling Solution, and JNI NACO 3. Using these rare and exclusive materials only available from JNI Incorporated, you are a few minutes away from gladly gluing glamorously. Before we show you the exciting process to make MooGloo, we first need to show you how glue works in the first place. I now present 10-time Nobel Peace Prize winner Ibrahim Al-Chakshi.
Whoa! Sorry, Jason. Almost didn't hear you there. I was working on my new science experiment. Sorry about the goggles. Safety first. But anyway, let's talk about glue for a second here. More specifically, the glue from milk's protein, casein. Proteins are just a big long chain of amino acids, and amino acids are long chains of elements. However, some of the amino acids in casein, like glutamic acid, have a polar side. That means that the amino acid chain has a partial negative and partial positive charge. Since a lot of molecules have a polar side, the partial charges from casein is attracted to partial charge of another object, like paper. That's how glue sticks. The two molecules don't combine to make a new substance, but their charges allow them to attract to another surface. That's called intermolecular force, or IMF. Back to you, Jason.
Thanks, Ibby. Now that we know how glue works, let's get to making the best glue in the world, MooGloo. When you heat up milk and vinegar, moo juice and pickling solution, you separate the moo juice into its three main components, protein, lactose, and fat. But moo juice is fat-free, so no fat there. So, the two main components, protein and lactose. The protein will be shown as a chunky white substance called curds, and the lactose will be shown as a liquid called whey. You don't need the whey, just the curds. Then, you boil the curd with baking soda and you add water sporadically to get the consistency of that gleaming, glistening glue. Don't leave the glue out though. Put it in a closed container, like our JNI cow capsule, now available for free if you order within the next 15 minutes. Then you're done. You can now use MooGloo for whatever you desire. But how does this work, you might think? I'll tell you right now. Moo juice is not chemically bonded. It's a homogeneous mixture, which means that all the parts of moo juice are there. They're not bonded, they're just blended really well together. That's why when you add the acid from our pickling solution to the moo juice's pH lowers, because acids have a low pH. So milk reaches its isoelectric point. The isoelectric point means that the moo juice has a charge of 0. There's no charge at all, it's neutral. That means all the parts, the protein, the lactose, they won't be attracted to each other. They just separate to the curds and the whey. Now what you learn from my good friend Ibby is that moo juice's protein, casein, can be used as a glue with all the polar sides and the amino acid chains. However, there's two problems. First problem is that you added acetic acid from our pickling solution. It's not in a normal pH. That's why you add baking soda to neutralize it, because baking soda is a proton acceptor and it neutralizes pH. Secondly, the casein is just all clumpy and stuff. You can't really use it as glue. That's why you add water to help liquidate it, and it becomes all running and beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyways, so once you add that and you add baking soda, it becomes runny glue that you can use to stick things like paper, boards, anything. That's it. You've learned all about MooGloo. If you're still not convinced, here are some things that may reassure you. MooGloo has been used to benefit society from the past and the present and the future. For example, in ancient times, Egyptians, Romans, and Chinese have used glue from casein before things like cement were created. The creation of cement did not make MooGloo obsolete though, it's still used today. For example, here's how MooGloo helped one distraught student.
What?
Still not convinced? Here are some of our satisfied customers.
Always used to run out of glue. But now, with Jay and I MooGloo, I get to glue anything I want, anytime I want.
MooGloo. My shoes always used to fall off. Now, they're always on my feet.
So what are you waiting for? Buy MooGloo today. Like my father's grandson once said, the glue makes you.